Welcome back to Legendary ML Games. I'm your host, Joe. Today's episode comes to us from esselfortium and skillsaw. This is MAP13. I'll replace you with machines using music trap escape velocity from James Paddock. Now I'll tell you, so far of all the maps in Back to Saturn X, this one is my favorite. Hands down, this map is literally an absolute rush of adrenaline from one end to the other. Literally, there is no reason you should almost ever stop or even stand still in this map. It is high-octane fun, and it is not really that difficult, to be honest with you. It starts out pretty mean with all these Mancubus, but let's be honest, you can get them in fighting with the Hell Knights. So, go ahead, hit the barrel to take out the chain gunners. Apparently, we blew one of them like into a wall or something, because he apparently can't move. So, let's go ahead, take it out, and the imps, and work our way over. So where those enemies are, that's where we ultimately have to head to, because that's where the lock is to open the doors beside us to the left. So let's go ahead, get all the goodies, and let's head up. Over here we can get our health back, and heading into the hallway. Get all the armor bonuses. Make sure to be careful here, because for once we actually did this level without having to backtrack for anything. So again, very straightforward, very, very fun map. So, undo the lock, that'll undo this area down below. That gives us a pinky, shotgun soldier, and imp behind us somewhere. And back here, this area is actually part of our first secret. It's a lift you can pull down, and up here there's going to be a separate switch. That lowers an area on the other side of here that has a pinky, some imps, and an arachnotron. Take them out and we can get the rocket launcher, boxes of rockets, and a May kit. Perfect way to start this map, because trust me, you will need that rocket launcher right off the bat, because now we've got ourselves two archviles. Basically just shoot to make them come to us. I mean, skillsaw is part of the mapping team that made this level, so you know if he's involved, so are archviles. So let's go ahead and work our way through here. As we now get down into this room, we can take out the cacodemon, the imps that are making their way across the lava river over here. So go ahead, let's stall the lost souls, get them out of here, get the tomatoes spun up and all of this. Just like that, we are moving on from you. Let's continue our way, make sure we've got the armor bonuses so we don't have to backtrack. That means the one that we missed, don't worry, we'll be back for it. Let's go ahead, continue on this way as we take out the imps, we take out the zombies here, work our way around. Now leave that health bonus for now. It's actually part of secret number 2. We'll get to that in a minute. In the meantime, let's go ahead and clear out this central area, since there are so many different hit scanners that can nail us here. And as you can see, we've got 2 Mancubus in the back. But we don't really care, because we've got a rocket launcher. So get rid of them, and the one here, and this is now our central area. So this is a map where the central hub area moves on us, and let's go ahead and get rid of the neutered pain elemental. I swear to goodness, if you're not playing Sunlust, pain elementals are not a problem. I don't know what it is about that series. I know that it has the no lost soul limit, but I didn't know that that alone would mean that they're somehow much more aggressive, because I swear to goodness, the pain elementals in Sunlust, they flood the map so fast. They just constantly are spitting out lost souls. The pain elementals in pretty much every other series, they take forever to spit out lost souls. I just don't get it. I just can't compute. So let's go ahead, get the Revenant out of here, and now that's taken care of, let's go ahead and finally focus on secret number 2. So as you can see, secret number 2's got a ton of stuff. We get the plasma rifle, the rad suit, we get ourselves energy cells, and a stim pack. So go back where this 1 health bonus was, click that panel. So that's going to lead us over here where we can get all of those items. Let's head back up this way now that we have a rad suit and won't melt in the lava. Do be careful of the chain gunners sniping from inside the fence there. And down here, all there really is just ammo and stim packs. But this also gives us a chance to get that health bonus that we kept missing, the armor bonus, I mean. Just like that, everything up to this point in the map is done, and so is our run with no TDCs. So let's continue on up this way. They both go to the same place, so it doesn't matter if you pick left or right. There's no right or wrong answer. And let's continue on, because this is going to eventually lead us out into a fire chamber. So let's go ahead and take out the Arachnotron. And again, you know, say what you will, but this is one of my favorite music tracks, I think, for Doom. This music is so epic that's on this map. I can't believe it. It literally, like, turbocharges you to just want to pound your way through this map. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and get the Mega Armor here, work our way around. And as you can see here, there is our fire cave, and if you kept going, it does just connect to the other side. So again, it didn't matter if you took the left lift or the right lift, they both end you up in the fire cave. But for good measure, we'll go ahead and get all the goodies here anyway. So, now back in the fire cave, let's go ahead. Be careful about lining enemies up here, because we don't want to be completely reckless with ammo. This is, again, part skill saw, and anything he's involved with, he's done make you work for it. So, let's go ahead, take out the Mancubus, take out the sniping imp up there. That is quite dangerous. And there is when you normally would get the rocket launcher if you didn't find the first secret. So let's jump across. As you can see, we can jump across again where the shotgun shells are. And now, get ready, because we've just unleashed some archviles on ourselves. Let's go ahead, play peekaboo here, and of course now our radiation suits don't wear out, because why wouldn't it? So let's go ahead and take this back on dry land as we get him out of here, and then have to worry about all these revenants. So, 2 revenants that we can see, and unfortunately there's actually a hidden third one that we can't see right around the corner, because he's going to give us a good infinite height whack right there for our troubles. Thanks. And just like that, now the revenants are dealt with. And of course that missile still found a way to hook around and get us. So, let's go ahead and mitigate the damage best we can. And this passageway up ahead that is dark back there, that is actually where we need to head to. That is our way forward that opened up based on the switch that we hit. As you can see there, nothing else really changed. So, let's head down the narrow, dark path. And again, nothing else to do here. There we are. Take out the zombieman and imp. At this point, I'm just plasmaing everything, because we have very little health, and this room is dangerous. And I mean, it is brutally dangerous, because the second you hit either of these switches, we are going to get a lot more revenants to deal with. So, get the Mancubus out, get the imp out, and let's be cautious. I mean, they are giving us rockets for a reason, so let's go ahead and take out those 2 revenants that just got released. And don't worry, we got some on the other side too. So, let's continue on. As you can see, there's one right in front of us, one that already made its way outside. We've got a tomato there, we've got revenants sniping from the corners, and 2 arachnotrons in the middle of all this. So, let's go ahead, get old Bag of Bones out of here, and his tomato escort, just like that. And now we've got 2 arachnotrons there, and 2 revenants sniping in the corners. At least we can get one of them out. Now, the good thing is we have plenty of rockets that we can use for the other one, but those arachnotrons are a bit annoying. So let's go ahead and snipe one of them from the window here, just so he can't get a good enough lock on us. The other one pretty much has us pinned, but we've got rocket launcher out of here, you and your sniping buddy. And just like that, this area is clear. Hit the other switch, and now with both switches hit, we can move forward. Make sure we get the health bonuses that are here, so we don't have to backtrack for items. It also gives us energy cells. And up this room, we need to be careful, because there are 2 different chain gunners literally sitting there in the center waiting for us to come up. So, try to hit them if you can get a good angle, otherwise they're gonna cheap shot you. And get ready, focused on them the second you get up here, otherwise you're going to be Swiss cheese. So, get the chain gunner out. Let's go ahead and get all the rest of the hit scanners out of here. And let's go ahead and trigger a trap before it should be triggered. This is another situation where we don't have to hit the switch, we just have to be near the switch so that we could trip the line def trigger. And that way we can go ahead, get the imps out of here, get the tomatoes out of here, basically foolproof the room before we actually hit the switch. You know, I always think it's funny in certain maps when you can do that. Pirate Doom 2 is infamous for doing that, where you can trip the trap before you ever actually get near it. And just like that, let's go ahead. That switch lets us up into the center, and this switch actually opens the door. Go ahead and blow up the hit scanners that are there. Now, let's head on in. Don't worry about the third secret, it's actually right at the very end of the map. So, nothing to worry about here. We've basically got everything we need on track so far. So, take the Arachnotron out of this beautiful section here by the lava. And over here is where we can legitimately get the plasma rifle as soon as you take out those two Revenants that are guarding it. So, Revenant's out, and that blue key door right there is the one that leads to the exit. There's only one key in this map, and that's the blue key. So, continue on, and now we get into the rough section of the map. This is the section that's definitely going to lead to quite a few fails. So, continue on. Push everything back best we can, especially the meatball there. It still was able to launch two of them at us in its dying breath. And just like that, they are out, the imps are out. Let's catch our breath. Over here, as soon as we get the tomato out of our way. Sheesh, give us a second. Now that that's done, let's go ahead. Continue in here, let's start on the left side. Just be aware of the Mancubus that's on the right side, literally cheap-shotting you because one of the two map makers knew you were going to do that. So let's blow up the barrels they gave us to help take out the imps. And now this is taken care of, let's get all the armor bonuses in the corners. Let's get the rockets. And don't worry, things are not staying calm for very long. I did say this is a map that's going to always keep you moving, and I meant it, because this area is about to get flooded with all sorts of nonsense. So, down here, let's get more armor bonuses, and back across, you see there's a second blue key door. So we do have two of them. Let's go ahead up here, and now is when all heck is about to break loose. So you got Revenants and Arachnotron up there, but wait, there's also Revenants down here. So things just spawned all over the place. Let's at least get the ones down here cleared out so we can try and pin in the ones up top. Ideally get them infighting, and you, missile, go away. We are busy. So let's continue moving across and just firebomb what we can until we're completely out of ammo. At this point, again, let's get ourselves a breather before we do something stupid. Now that we have literally only 8 bullets left, let's continue around here and try and get them infighting. Right there, that should get one of them going. The other Revenant we're literally just in a void until we can get it infighting as well. Just like that. And just like that, the victor will be short-lived, whoever it is. In the meantime, let's be honest, even with Berserk, we can't punch the things out. It looks like the Revenants have the same problem with their hitboxes. So, now that's taken care of. Let's go ahead and start our push for the Blue Keycard. So, now that this area is completely cleared out, let's jump down in the pit, and let's get down and dirty with all of this nonsense. Basically, just run in circles, try to get everything possible in fighting here, because you have multiple Revenants, you've got Hell Knights, you got Barons. We don't want any part of any of this. Just get everything fighting each other. We'll just watch. At least as much as we can, because let's be honest, Hell Knight and Baron will never infight, no matter how we try to make them. Just will not do it. So, let's go ahead and take him out. And let's take these two out. Just like that, this area is good. Now, Blue Keycard still defended by hit scanners, so be careful. as we got Shotgun Soldier and Chain Gunner here. Grab the key, and let's get into what I consider the hardest section of the map. So let's go ahead and use that blue key switch to get us out. This trap is just a pain. And I mean, it's a real pain, not just because of the pain elemental there. Because at this point, you're running low on ammo, and that pain elemental just makes things a mess because you're constantly focused on it, and you're not really focused on anything else in the room, which causes major issues. Let's just be honest, let's be glad this is not a Sunlust pain elemental, because let's be honest, it would already have like 10,000 lost souls spawned. So let's go ahead, do away with all that, get the tomato out of here, and let's get ready to climb the stairs. So up here, we're going to be dealing with a lot more of what we just dealt with. Let's just get the Shotgun Soldiers and Imps out of here first. Now that that's done, get all the goodies before we hit the switch, because now we release the Caco Cloud on ourselves. And don't worry, there's a meatball stuck in there somewhere. So just firebomb everything and get them out of the way. And don't worry, this is only a decoy because this is not your great test. The great test is down here because there's a ton of revenants. So let's go ahead, blow through what we can and work our way down. Boom, just like that. One of the few times we could actually get a quad kill with the rocket launcher. As you can see, there was one of the blue key doors. We just need to get ourselves over to the other one. So the other one was near the fire river outside. So back through this crazy area. Just keep going the way we were. Back toward the fire river. That's where we got the blue key, so not that way. Just keep going out the blue key door and go straight. Don't turn left or right, just go straight, and you'll get right where the other blue key door is. So, at this point, we are on life support with ammo, so let's get some, at least right there with the Shotgun Soldiers. And now, let's go ahead and take these out with what tiny bit of ammo we have left. Whatever you do, don't waste all of either your shotgun or your chain gun ammo. You will need at least one bullet to get the final secret. So, if you couldn't tell, it's because there's going to be a switch you have to shoot. But before we can even do that, we've got another Revenant army down here. So, let's back it up, let them come to us, because at this point we can just funnel them on the stairs with the rocket launcher, and corner snipe the rest. We want them away from that door because there is an arch valve that's going to come right at the end of this thing, because we are right at the exit to this map. The Archvile is quite nasty because he's going to basically charge you in the room. There's been pretty much no attempts I've made to keep him out of this room. So go ahead, just keep trying to get him spun up in the center. Luckily, he actually got stuck in the pinky this time. As you could tell, it definitely took multiple attempts to get through that. And just like that, this map is done except for a final secret. Now, it's on a line def trigger here. Just run all the way out here and back. That will drop that lift. Now, shoot the switch that's right across from us. That gets us the final secret, which is the supercharge. And just like that, this map is done. High octane, fast, fun. Absolutely love this map. Anytime I see skillsaw on one of these, I just know, especially when it comes to ambushes, I'm going to be in for a challenge, and I always look forward to his anytime I see them pop up. If you've not already, please check out the Back to Saturn X playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Some more Can See videos, and we'll see you back next time. Take care, everyone.